What's good? Just gonna finish this up, mix it. I mean, it's already mixed. It's already done. I'm just finishing it up. I don't have much time to stream anyway, so might as well do something quick, get it out, get it done. Yep. I've never streamed on this, so I'm gonna make sure that things are good. Let's see. You know what channel I'm on. Oh. Yeah, here we go. Things are good. This title too. Shouldn't this work anyway? Here we go. And then what's it call it? Make sure it's not too loud and all that stuff. That sounds good. It's whatever. Okay. Oh, what's good, Lennon Enigma? Good to see you, bro. Yeah, I got my mic now too. I mean, I have a better mic, but it's like, you know, I don't have like a way to like mute my condenser mic, like, without doing other stuff. So I said for now I'm gonna use this. But yeah, good to see you, bro, man. Thanks for stopping in. I don't know how much longer I'm streaming, but I figure if I just start, I got like another screen now, so I can, cause I'm an ultra wide, which kind of stopped me from streaming the way I want to. But now I got a bunch of plugins and shit, and everything's on this, and then I have another screen that's normal. So like I have the streaming set up now, which is good. So I'm gonna try to stream a lot of my stuff because like why not? So I'll be doing this more often. But yeah, good. Thanks for stopping in, bro. Really good seeing you, dude. I'm gonna keep mixing this. It's pretty much done. I'm just I'm got some shit to do later on, so I'm just like kind of just gonna mix this until I abandon it. Cause I could bounce it now and be good with it, but just for anyone listening who mixes forever, just always know mixes are abandoned; they're never finished. But yeah, it's already at a point where I'm like cool with it. Yeah, man, I'm telling you, dude, the mixing part, that's what gets everyone. I mean, that's why there's that meme of the dude, sitting in his chair. I'm gonna pull that meme up. I said I'm gonna be really interactive. Like I'm gonna talk a lot and everything. Mixing meme skeleton. Pull up on this other screen. I mean, that's why there's so many memes like this shit. We see. I mean, you see my point? Get this out the way. Um, Clean this up a bit. Um, I mean, this is crazy. The mix is almost perfect. I mean, this is what mixing is for so many people. It's like it doesn't have to be. You could just do speed mixing, which is what I do. But yeah, I'm glad you like how it sounded. I'm just kind of like listening over and over again, picking. I'm just being really nitpicky because I like after the stream it's done. So I figured for the sake of the stream I'll go a little longer and like kind of just like tweak what I want. But yeah, it's. I mean, to be honest, that's my cop out for lo-fi. I mean, I like sure I like the sound. I mean, the main reason I like the sound of the stuff of this type of music. But like, yeah, I mean, the whole point is you can focus on just like making this music and putting it out and not worrying about, oh, is the mix pristine, is it perfect, is it this. I feel like you just gotta make sure. I mean, sure, like don't have the bass so up where like you can't hear anything else, stuff like that. But like other than that. Oh, I got a side chain. This will sound so much better. I mean, it's already like grooving in that sense, so I gotta do that. Yeah, if you get the levels good while in the production of the beat, you have less work in that mixtape. Exactly. Yeah, and I get the levels. Like when I made all these stems on my MPC, so I get Well, actually, I didn't get I usually do try to get the levels okay in the MPC, but this time I just didn't even bother. But like it was already sounding good in the MPC, so I didn't have to do much here. Just turn down some stuff and yeah, but yeah, get the like I try to get everything like at source. I try to get everything like all like the sound design like in the MPC. I try to do as much as I can in MPC besides maybe some balance things because I'm just gonna bounce it here anyway, like panning and stuff. I did pan the hats in MPC too, so I did do all that. But yeah, I try to do as much as I can within the machine, and then here it's just arranging, and this is all just EQ compression, a little compression. Hardly use that, reverb. So like I don't do, I don't go crazy on the plugins and effects, because I just do everything I want to do like in the MPC. But now I'm just gonna set up a side chain. So then like when the kicks and snare hits, you know everything it just kind of hits a little harder. It's gonna be really light side chaining, but nonetheless. And then sometimes I don't even turn this off of the master because then it just get your snare and kick louder. And sometimes it works good. And you can even put a compressor on this or something. I think it's already hitting fine, so I'm just gonna turn this off. But just like I don't always do this. Like sometimes I'll leave this on and like maybe throw on some parallel compression on there too, because you're already routing it to this. Might as well use it as like to add more beef to the kick and snare if the song needs it, but I don't think it needs it. And then I'm gonna put a transient shaper on this, just so I get the transients of the. I mean, this kick and snare is pretty good as is, and I already put one on the kick in a sense. Well, I put a gate on the kick, so I got rid of the tail, but still. Oh, it's not this one. I'm using the wrong one. Man, hey, everyone names their plugin transient shaper. You have this one, and then you have Kilohertz names. But what else would they fucking name it? And then FL Studio names theirs transient processor, and I use that one too. But I want to use the Kilohertz one. If I can't find it, I'm gonna be so devastated. Here it is. No, here it is. That's what I was looking for. These all sound different. I mean, someone's like, why do you have 3 trends and shit? Man, they all do different shit. They all sound different and like have different use cases for me. I'm serious. Which is the fun part of all this. Yeah, man. Yeah, that's it, Len. Yeah, me in a minute. Like, so I'm like either or. So like when it's this type of music, I'm definitely minimalist. At least I try to be. With but then with like bass music and that stuff, more EDM. I go crazy in the sound design stage with the plugins. But even then, like that's the thing, I get out the way because yeah, I like to focus on just making the music. Cause I used to be like super plugin-y, spend all my time in that, which again it paid off because that's the type of music I like to do anyway. But like, yeah, I'm not trying to get lost in like the plugin rabbit holes. Yeah, they add all the different characters to the sound, which is very very cool. But yeah, let me sidechain this to the bass, the 808. I know I could group these and do one. I don't give a fuck. um, Also, because sometimes you can get different curves in each one. Honestly, though, I actually might because I'm streaming. I'm already at 76. Yeah, let me just not be stupid. Let me make like a bass bus or like a low end because I already have a bass. Here we go. And then route to this track only. Color this purple because I'm not trying to say I'm synesthetic, but I guess I am because to me bass has always been fucking purple. Like I see purple with bass because it's deep and I understand how people don't see that, and it's not. I'm not saying it as an arrogant standpoint. I'm saying it as like that's how it is to me. Like it's a deep color, like how bass sounds. See, people think that's weird. I'm like, how's that weird? To me, it makes a perfect fucking sense. But anyway, um, what? Yeah, then let's go to these. Make like a tonal bus, which is just all the other shit. And then this is my reference track, just like for getting some of the balancing. Alright, now we can do sidechain this to this and to this, and to like the hats, and then I throw in what's it called? Jeez, the Kickstarter. Yeah, these are all the saturators. Fuck. Kickstart 2, and then just like what, select the ones I want, and then drag once, and then it puts it on all 3, and then I have to like, so it's like I kind of already had it set up, but it picks like the wrong thing. It's whatever. I'm chilling. I'm not in a rush. I like to work fast, but when I'm streaming, I'm just using it as an excuse to not care. Like I'll still work fast for the sake of working fast and being creative. But you know what I mean? Like I'm not gonna be like, oh, I'm wasting time. I think again, I've streamed a lot on another channel, and I know people eventually will be here from that channel. They've already been there before, so I know to talk and keep the entertainment going. All right, let's go. So you hear that pumping, so I have to like fix the rhythm because I didn't even adjust it. You see what I'm saying? Now I could just do other curves of this one. So the rhythms are all gonna be the same. They'll all be slightly kind of off, but like I like that though. Like if you sidechain them all differently, they'll all kind of like duck at slightly different times. And if you do it right, it won't be sloppy. It'll just be like different. You know what I mean? It'll still be groovy. It's just like all about doing shit. It's all about not being lazy, and it's all about like doing shit that people say don't to do. Because someone say, "Oh, group them all and have the same side chain so it's all even." Like, why? Fuck out of here, that shit. I just like make shit sound really sticky. That's like kind of like always what I go for. Like when it sounds sticky and I like to like make this type of music sound like it's like molasses. That's why I like to use this like the Moog EQ. Like I don't know. People, sure, I'm not trying to. I know these words are kind of stupid, but I know they have a point. Like just add some shit to the sound too that makes it sound kind of like slow and heavy. I don't know, sticky. So everything's kind of like sticky and like just moves kind of like sticky. I don't know. Just talk out my ass, but that's what it sounds like to me. That sidechain, this kicks I think is hidden hard, but like I might want to tame it a little bit. Like be very careful here. Almost like a bit too much. 200? I don't know. Let's fuck it. Let's see. Smallest move make the biggest fucking difference, dude. Like, if no one heard that, I heard it. Like, that actually made the difference. That bass knocking, yeah, thanks, man. Yeah, they call it synesthesia. Yeah, you definitely get it too. Yeah, see, man, they make it seem like some rare. Oh, it's synesthesia. It's so mysterious and rare, man. I think a lot of us have it. I mean, again, I still don't understand how. Just hear bass, right? It's low, it's dark, it's deep. Like a deep bass, deep purple. Like, how would you associate a deep bass sound to yellow? Maybe some people do, and if that's your synesthesia, I'm not gonna knock it. I'm just saying, like, how would you associate that to yellow versus purple? You know what I'm trying to say? If someone's probably listening, what are you talking about? What do you mean? What am I talking about? Like bright sounds, bright colors, like yellow versus purple. I think it's very normal, and that's why I don't even know if that's really synesthesia. To me, it's just straight up. I don't know. It just makes sense. But anyway, before I go off on these tangents, let's keep going. But it's pretty much done. Yeah, so you had the baseline phasing. Oh, no phasing. Oh, okay, yeah. Yeah, exactly. And I'm trying to, it's like I kind of make everything play together well. Like even these two, this I have this 808 kind of playing with this bass. I'm gonna hear him in solo just to make sure that because I think it's not perfect, but yeah, it's definitely phasing. This part is though. I know what you mean, Len. You mean the rest, all the other shit, yeah. And I appreciate it. I appreciate the feedback for sure. This thing is, let's see what we can clean this up a bit. I normally don't even do this. Um, what if I like phase rotated the 808 with like an all pass filter? Let's just experiment and see. Let's just see. Throw in like Fruity Love filter in all pass mode and just rip it around. If it doesn't do anything, I mean, again, I have no problem just cutting this part out and then only having this note. That's what I did here. Like I did it all here. I just didn't do it here. So I just didn't finish doing what I was supposed to do. But that's why we're here. That's why we're streaming. That's why we're making music. All right. So yeah, you can just like all pass filter. Right, what the fuck is that? Please, here we go. And then let's see if that does anything. I don't think it's gonna do anything. Yeah, I'm just looking like a fool. I don't think it works that way because it's just our different notes and different pitches. It's not like there are two kick drums I'm trying to layer. That's a little different. If there's two kind of kick drums, maybe that will work. But no, this is just silly. Let me just get rid of it. Again, getting rid of shit's always the way to go. I think because people, oh, I put this in here. Yeah, we'll get rid of it. Like don't never get attached to the shit you put in a piece of music, especially if it's that. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, unless you want that effect, I don't want that though. I think I have enough like shit going on. Like I personally don't mind how it sounds. But I just know especially imagine listening to this in the car, or it's gonna sound really fucked up. So yeah. Len, if you didn't mention that, I would probably have forgotten this too, and just like let it go. So thanks for even talking about that. Yeah, but if you, oh yeah, get rid of the high end. Yeah, definitely. Yeah. Yeah. Wait, do I have a? I put a Fruity Love filter in an 808. This must be an accident. I mean, this is the all. I forgot I put this on there. I was like, wait, why did I put this on the 808? Oh, it's for the all pass filter. Well, look, how convenient. We can get rid of some highs right now. Throw in the low pass. Let's try this lime low pass. Fuck it. Get rid of some highs. There we go. Yeah, I like that. Let's hear it in the mix. That's where it's gonna matter. But it is a little. Let's make the lows come up. I'm also gonna turn it down though. Wait. See, I have other plugins on the screen, so I try to show you guys what I'm doing. So sometimes I forget to drag them over. Just you guys knows I don't touch my faders. I just like to mix this way. There's no rules, so I'm not telling you not to touch your faders. If I was mixing with my fucking hands, I would be touching the faders. But I don't know. I just like to just do shit from the maybe if it's like this volume here, or within the clippers. Yeah, it's easy for me to just mix that way. This is one less shit to touch. It's one less thing to fuck with too. So I don't know. But again, that's just me. Do what you want. Again, I always think about someone listening to this in their car, dude. Oh, good. I like that. Oh, they're on 40 hertz is the sweet spot exactly on 808s. Yep. You know what? We're just gonna boost it. Let's just boost some 40. Because why not? Why not boost that 40 hertz? Let's just boost it while the mix is playing. Because we are with the other frequencies we don't really need. Um, doing a bell too, not a shelf. Let's do. I always go to the edge of caution, man, with bass. So I know it's just gonna sound really good in like some other place. Like I know it's good, it's hitting. And I like how this is a little quieter, supposedly. I say supposedly because it's like it's almost like cause my room's not really treated, so what the fuck do I know? You know what I mean? Like I'm really mixing bass in like a non-really treated room. I do use this kind of help because I know what I'm up against. I can't mix bass properly. I don't have a sub. I don't have a treated room. My head's even turned this way, looking weird. I mean, all sorts of shit's kind of messed up if you think about it. Again, fuck it. No excuses. Let's just mix this and throw it out. I might gain stage my snare. I just think like, so I've been trying to like I usually gain stage all my things, but I've been kind of one because like I have my gain stage set up and everything. It just eats a lot of CPU. But I don't know with kick and snare, it just always I like to have like absolutely right. See, look at this, like 4 decibels over. I don't know when I can gain stage my kick and snare and then like fit everything in that. That like that's how my mixes became like I guess tolerable. And of course, before then, people like liked my mixes, but you know what I mean. Like I'm kind of pretty critical, and I still think my mixes have a shit ton of work to go, which I'm glad. I mean, why would I want to be a really good at mixing right now? Like I want to it's a journey process. I want to always have things to learn and strive for. But anyway, like yeah, that's like my secret, man. It was not my secret. It's I learned it from Bathymetrics, and like but like it's like my adaptation now is like instead of getting gain staging everything, it's my kicking and every time I do gain stage my kicks, this is like another thing I always do is just like I like to add a little. I just like to like just ever so slightly clip it in here a little bit more. It's like when my kicks just like I like my kicks to knock. And sometimes when you gain stage a kick, even after you process it, it just straight up is quieter, and like I don't like that, so I will turn it up after that. But like at least I have like a level. Like I know that every single time I do that to my kick and snare, at least to my ears, it's not gonna be too loud and too obnoxious. What kind of studio monitors do I have? I have Kali IN8 V2s, which are super good. Um, I'm not affiliated with any of these people, but I don't need to be to say that their monitors are fucking dope. Like, I got them too, like on eBay for like a pretty good deal. Like someone was selling them on eBay for like literally like 20-some% off. Like there's 800 a pair, but I got them for like 6 something a pair. I couldn't believe it either because I was like saving up at that point to get them for Black Fridays last year. But sometime in the summer last year they had them. But they're definitely still worth $399 each. I mean, these are I would say these are the best monitors you can get in the price range. As what other people are saying as well, so I'm not parroting other people. And sure, I haven't sat down and tested all the different monitors, but I used to work at a music store. I know what the Yamahas sound like. I know what the KRKs sound like. I had those for 10 years. Like I know what those type of monitors sound like, and these sound better than those, in my opinion. So they also have cheaper versions too. I mean, but I don't know. My philosophy is like you might as well just save up and get like ones that like are that you really would like to use. And me, I make bass heavy music, even though this type of I mean all my hip hop is has some kind of bass in it like this. So like I like eights. Um, I've always like since I started producing with monitors, I've used eights. So like to not use eights, I can't go back. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, they're good. Yeah, those are nice. Yeah, anyone watching, if you wanted a monitor recommendation, those are my recommendation. Those are a lot of people's recommendation too. And if you're one of those type of people that say, "Well, do the pro," yeah, there's actually pros who mix on these monitors too. I've heard of stories of a pro who like has better monitors, but he like prefers them too for like some things. And there's videos of pros literally using them. So yeah, these are great. So if that's your thing too, if you need to use shit that pros use, if that's like your thing, that's another thing. Um, but I'm saying it as in they don't have to. Like it's not all about that. But if that gives you confidence in them, yeah, like they're good. It's about you. It's not about the monitors. It's about your room and you, and then the monitors. I think you know. Yeah. Just gotta clean up all this base. I'm glad I have shit to do. Like I'm glad I'm cleaning this base up because like I was afraid. I was like, oh, there's not much to do in this beat, and I'm gonna stream, but there's plenty to do. I mean, guys, it's mixing. There's literally I could sit here for hours and do the same shit. I'm just not gonna do it. Like I know when to stop. And guys, look at that's because I was so sick and tired of spending so long on mixing. I said I want to learn how to mix fast and just get it done with. That's what this whole Lofi Lane project started off as. Like it's all just like getting shit done fast. Like I was really prolific at once. Of course, I haven't uploaded in like several months because I do other music stuff, and I don't, I'm just not good at being consistent with shit like this. Like, I'm consistent with making music, just not consistent with certain projects, which is it's whatever. You know, lo-fi hip hop, if that's what you want to call it, isn't like my, isn't my. I like it, but it's not, I mean, it's not my shit. I'm way more into making EDM and like hell, even sing licensing music. Like I'd rather make that. But I don't know. I definitely, of course, like doing this, or else I wouldn't do it. See how these are all different. That's like guys like some people are like, oh, let me be all analytical. No, I'm not gonna try to get these all looking the same. See, they're gonna be different each time. That's why I like to do this type of shit. Like, I just cut this. I kind of estimate it. Whoops, and then I draw the envelope, and it's each time it's gonna be different. You know what I'm trying to say? Like this is different than this was different than this. Like slightly. This one I didn't even do one. And it's like stuff like but then you gotta be careful because you want like the click when it comes in. I still hear a click. I don't like that. A little. Some clicks are okay. Oh, it's the sample. It's just okay. If it's already part of the sample, I didn't. You'll miss it in the production process. Whatever. I don't know, guys. All these like maybe you know what? I'm hoping that maybe me doing this can maybe that's my channel's goal is to cure the perfectionism of people. If people see me here and like make music and just say, dude, fuck it, fuck this, fuck that, who cares? Who gives a fuck? Just if you see me do that over and over again, maybe it'll knock you out for perfectionism. If you're one of those perfectionist people, you know what I mean? Maybe it will help you, maybe it won't. If you see someone say, who gives a shit, maybe that gives you some encouragement to say, fuck it. It's music, man. It's not supposed to be perfect. Perfect music is boring anyway. There's of course there's a fine line with this type of shit. Don't just be lazy. And if someone might argue I'm being lazy leaving these pops in there, well, what do you want me to do? Like, like, I can't really cut out in the middle of this. When we run this through some kind of D popper thing, I mean, come on, fuck out it. No, just who cares? You see what I'm trying to say? It doesn't matter, especially when it's in the mix. Like you don't even. You need to upgrade your analysis. You've had them for a while. You're ready for a better frequency response to help in the mixing process. Yeah, definitely better monitors help. Like, in as much as my room is not treated, and I'm not, a mixing genius. I feel like, I mean, I've gotten many people say my mixes are good. Like the last few things I've submitted to Av McCree, or several things I've submitted to him on this show. He said my mixing was good. Um, this people for sync licensing, my library partners, they say my mixing's good. So I'm like, if it's good, that means it's good enough for like, I guess like just to get by when it. Yeah, and then I value all their opinion. I'm not saying their opinion is bad. I'm just saying like, I think people are too hard on themselves in the mixing, and they want to go for like, I don't know, perfection. But again, it's like, man, I'm not making shit for the radio. I don't want to mix this shit to make it sound like it should be on the radio. That's because why would I want that over compressed like squash sound? Like it's sure it sounds good for certain those, like it sounds good, but it's not like it's not all music has to sound like. I want to put a bit more like dust on the snare. I put two time machines on this. I don't know. I've never used two of it before, but like just gotta try it. Oh, dude. That's fucking way better. I swear it does something. I swear it's doing something, man. It's like I want to put like three on there, man. I'm not gonna do three. I really do something else if the third's not it. But like, somebody tells me to stack these. I feel like it's just eating my CPU though. I feel like I'm not saying it's just it's not lightweight. Three is not a problem. Damn, this spring yeah, these reverbs though. But yes, I love using the Fruity Loops. I'm not sure I hardly using stock plugins for this because I'm just trying something out here with these. But like, man, Fruity Loops plugins take no CPU at all, which is so beautiful. Like you don't even see Fruity Love Filter at all up here. Like, where's Fruity Love Filter? Like where's that? Look at it down here. Look, all the Fruity plugins are down here. They take no CPU at all. That's why they're fucking awesome and they sound good. Yeah. I'm having three of these on my snare. I don't care. I think it's because I'm streaming. The CPU's having problems. You never play in the grid, and you usually have a few sour notes too. If you chop the sample, you get close as possible, but you're not gonna do major surgery though. Exactly, right? Like no one's trying. Like if I wanted to do surgery, I wouldn't go into music. I'd literally be a surgeon. Like that's why I understand. Some people will literally spend as much time. Look, I might even trying to be funny. Some people will spend 12 years on a fucking song. Again, I get it. It can be a personal thing. It can be all. I'm not trying to rag on that. I'm just saying like they'll spend 12 years mixing, getting everything right and perfect for a song. It's like, bro, you spend as much time as someone spends to go to school to be a fucking surgeon on one fucking song. You're playing surgeon on a fucking song, while someone's literally in medical school trying to be a surgeon. And that time, he literally became a surgeon, and you're still trying to finish that song. Like people need to just get over that shit and quit being perfectionists and quit being like. And guys, I'm guilty of this shit too. I'm not being a hypocrite. Well, I guess I am. Well, I'm not. I'm trying to show you to practice. I'm trying to say I've been there. And I'm not perfect either. But yeah, you gotta just like guys. After this stream, I'm gonna bounce this shit. Well, I'm gonna bounce it during the stream. I'm sure I might listen to it again, tweak a few things, and then upload this shit on my channel on Lofi Lane. I hear these pops and shit. What is this from? We gotta take these pops out. I don't like them. I know some people don't care about that shit. I don't. If I can't fight them, I don't really care either. To be honest, they're not that bad. So here's the thing: is like these are artificial pops. You see what I'm trying to say? When these plugins add these clicks and pops and shit. Okay, like I get it. It's cool. I feel like let me have my own clicks and pops. You know what I'm trying to say? Here we go. Like I get why noise is okay in lo-fi. I get it. Like I get what it adds. It's almost like dithering. It kind of is. Let me explain. Because dithering, it kind of like fixes some kind of like maybe some errors and shit. Maybe that could have happened in the bouncing process with some little white noise you can't even hear. I feel like that's kind of what this does. Like the noise kind of is just sitting here in the background, and it kind of almost glues everything together. So like I get why, but then like let me at least put it in myself, or I don't know. And again, I've used these before. This isn't bad. Maybe I'll even use some of this actually. But I don't like the pops though, because sometimes also the thing is these pops kind of come in. I feel like if it's with your own shit, you kind of it's part of your arrangement. This will just be some random pop from the plugin, and what if it just kind of throws off the syncopation of the groove? So it's not me being perfection. This is me just saying, this could be some bullshit. This could be some I don't want to call it trendy bullshit because again, this could have its use, and it actually sounds pretty good actually too. I actually like this a lot. How it sounds. I just don't know if I want it in my song, so I'm just not gonna have it. Like, I think there's enough noise anyway. Like, you gotta understand. Like, hear this kick. Where do you think that noise is from? Because this kick is recorded from. I mean, I took a lot. I took a lot of the. I have to really. Oh my god! Because of the fucking love filter. You hear that? Hear that noise? That noise is from like the white noise when I'm recording it, because I recorded this kick I think from a pocket operator. I use a lot of hardware to record a lot of these samples. Like all these drums are from like the hats, like the micro freak, and like the kick is like the pocket operator. The snares a pocket operator. So there's already noise in the samples. You see what I'm trying to say? Sure, it's not a constant noise, but again, that's for when the song needs that type of shit. Okay. I feel like even the chords. I mean, everything here is recorded from hardware. This is the J2 chord synthesizer. This 808 I think it's also pocket operator. So yeah, I mean that's kind of my thing. Like you can get the noise and shit, the character from just recording like analog gear or digital gear, but it's the old analog process. Digital or analog gear, whatever you want to record, doesn't matter. Just have fun. But then think about use this tape hiss sometimes, or go to an old vinyl record and find some crackle yourself. Exactly. Like might as well use the authentic shit. I mean, I have so many records laying around too. It's like get it from there. Again, anyone who uses it other way, do what you want. I'm not trying to tell anyone how to do it or what to do. But I'm trying to teach you how to have more fun, to be more rich, to stand out more too. I mean, if everyone's using a plugin, because imagine let's just say if everyone, and I hate to use that whole if everyone thing because everyone is not gonna do it, but it's just like, kind of hypothetically, like if everyone got their noise with this time machine, with this, it's gonna be the same noise profile. Like what's this 50s, right? This 50s with the I can't even hear it. I think the filter's cutting it out. But I'm trying to say that we heard earlier. What if everyone used that in their songs? At some point, it was really, there's gonna be a pop. There's gonna be a pop like at 2 minutes into the song, because I've heard it before. You know what I'm trying to say? Like, no, you want to just like, again, I'm not being elitist here. I'm not trying to be like. I'm just trying to say like, add the character into your songs. In a more manual way, it could help you. Exactly. Everyone's using it. It just starts us on cookie cutter. That's what that's what we're always trying to avoid as musicians, right? And if you want to use it, like you can use the sound from that, and then like maybe alter it, put something on it. I just think again that's my always message to musicians. Even if you're new, I mean, when I was new, I use presets, which again nothing wrong with that. I use presets and samples. I'm just saying like. I always try to like just do things that like I didn't really see other places, and there's a lot you can do that you've never seen before. And again, that doesn't mean it's new. It doesn't mean that the whole nothing new under the sun. I think that's that rings true a lot. But I mean, just thinking outside the box and having fun. I'd show you some examples, but I feel like this is all just done. Like I'm not trying to really do any more to this. I hear this right here. Yeah, I'm glad it sounds much cleaner. That's dope. Yeah, that's why I'm just listening. I'm gonna like listen to it back and just like listen and like if something stands out, I'll just fix it. So I'll just listen to this a few times and like fix things as I go. But we're at that point, yeah. But I'm glad. Yeah, thanks for being here, Len. And I'm glad you like the sound of it. Yeah, this is cool. Yeah, clean it up. And, make sure nothing's clashing. I'm sure. Yeah, I think we got that done. I think at the last part. Here we go. Yeah, see, this is gonna ruin the vibe of the ending. This is probably the most important one because it's like what I'm saying. It's all the emotion. This is the part where the song goes, just trails off. It's kind of beautiful ending. See, then there'll be some dissonance. Like boom, brrr, it just will cause some dissonance, man. Like that will really fuck the emotion of the song right here. So like, let's just see. Yeah, and we won't even lead in with a bass note here. Yeah, and then we'll have this a little louder too. That shit is just hella fucking important, man. Like, small things like that, just all about the motion of the song. And again, I know this could be, because again, if you don't know, my whole point for Lofi Lane is just like I want to just like make beats, put them out, not fucking give a shit. And sorry, I'm not trying to say, like, I'm not trying to sound weird. It's just like, it kind of motivates me almost. It's like, what am I like? You know what I mean? Like, what's stopping me? Like, who am I trying to impress? Who am I trying to, what I'm trying to say? It's just a little channel. Even though the channel's big or not, I feel like it's just like put the beats out. Don't think too much about it. That's kind of the whole goal of this channel. So I've been working on different workflows, right, to try to help me just speed this up, which is fine. I made this beat like just chilling in my bed, put it together. Didn't take long, and like this part didn't take long either. I'm just taking long on purpose because we're streaming. Arrangement wise, I like to like take things out when I can. I feel like there's hardly any time to take the snare out, so I'm gonna listen to it again and just find some places to take out the snares. Maybe even the kicks. Change up the kick patterns sometimes. I mean, like hit, because this thing fades in now. See? And maybe I'm gonna try to stretch this out. Watch this. I'm gonna make this unique, and then I'm gonna make sure it's in like Stretch Pro or some shit, so it it keeps its time, and then it stretches out. I could have dragged the time knob too, but let's do Shift M to be able to do this. Whoops, it was already selected. Shift M. There we go. Oh, let's see, and it rolls beautifully into this. Well, almost beautifully. I'm gonna get rid of this leading because I like the length of this. But guys, you see, like, it's cool. It's like it's really fun to make the stems into MPC, then you just like arrange it here and free. Sure. Again, disclaimer: I've arranged dozens and dozens of beats to completion in MPC. Like, I don't think it's anything wrong with it. I have no problem with the process. It's just like it's just another way to do it. Plus, I have a lot of fun in FL Studio, so like, might as well have fun and do it in FL Studio. And you can do stuff like this. This is easy, it's all right in front of you. I don't know. I have no problem doing this. But yeah, arranging, again, I'm not one of those people who says, oh, you can't arrange an MPC, it's hard. I don't think the MPC needs to have an arrangement view. I'm not one of those people. I think it's completely fine with how it is. You know what I mean? Like, it's just like, it's just completely fine how it is. Especially with it was just muting shit and all that. Like, come on. It's fucking awesome. It's fun. This is just different. Whoops. Yeah. Oh, here we go. That's slight. The slight movement of this envelope. Because it kind of sweeps you in a little bit. These little I know I just like these small little nuances I can add. Yeah. This has been a really fun stream. What time is it? 10 o'clock. I mean, I'm not trying to call it yet, but really soon, probably. How long have we been live for? Not that it even matters. An hour. 17 minutes. Yeah, it seems more creative in an MPC as far as arrangement goes. Yeah, like MPC, like definitely, because you with your hands, the mute groups, the muting and everything with your hands, and how you can all do it, and like, yeah. Plus, like the way you can record automation in there. Sure, you can do all in here too, but I know all the tactile stuff you can do in there, and then plus how you can arrange things, and then with the song mode too, that you have that option. You can just record and press things. Like, that's a really fun way to do it, where you hit record and you have all your, it's like you do an SP404 style, right? You have all your sounds and all the pads, and you hit record, and you just you lay out the entire beat just like that. Like, that's also fucking dope. You know what I mean? So yeah, MPC has so many ways you can do it. So I'm like, MPC has all these cool ways you can arrange your beat. And again, I get the people, especially the younger people, that they need this visual way. I get it. I'm only 32, so I'm in your group too. But come on, I get the MPC, and I get like what it's for. Like, and I feel like you should just try to get used to those ways. I'm not gonna lie, if they added something like this in MPC, it's not like I wouldn't use it. But I still don't think it needs it. I don't think it's a deal breaker. Because there's someone out there who's like, oh, I didn't get the MPC because you can't arrange or something, or I don't like the song mode. I'm like, what? Dude, there's way more than song mode. You don't even need to use song mode. And song mode's not even bad. Song mode's like they're easy. Well, technically the easiest way, I think, of arranging is straight up, like I said, like laying all the sounds out, and then like just literally just fucking that, or doing the mute groups. this middle kick drum. Like during this bridge or B section, I mean, I want to have even more reverb on the snare. Fuck with this a bit more. There we go. See, sometimes I have to just listen to it a bunch and like keep like to figure out. That's why I want to remove the snare, but it's fine. That's the beauty of just chilling and making music, you know, like. Yeah. Wait, 1 second. You seen less? Let me try to sweep it a little bit more. Let me see. Yeah. Thing with clicks is like, man, they're like so. Like it's almost like again, not that I care. I just don't want it. I only care because I always think about the emotion of the song. I don't want to just fuck with the emotional impact of this, and it kind of does. We're gonna do something surgery right now. It's just a quick operation. It's just a routine operation. Nothing bad. No, that's fine. Oh, exactly. Yeah, silence is definitely an instrument, man. I love using silence. It's like it's like architecture, you know. I was looking at this architecture book, and it's like, you know, it's all about like spacing and like things inside of space. Like you have a bunch of things and you arrange them. It's not about like you have an arrangement, but there's also empty spaces, right? In any kind of architecture, you put like your walls, you put the shit inside the walls, the whatever, the interior, even the interior design. If you're an interior designer, the furniture designer, whatever it is, it's the same. You put the chairs here, the table here. You have the feng shui of the room. Feng shui of a room is all because it's empty space, right? There's shit places for you to walk around. Like no one, well, I don't want to say no one. There's plenty. There are people that love living in a really cluttered house, but like usually people want a nice kind of open house. You can walk around and do shit, not like clutter, not hoarders, right? That's why there's a show called Hoarders, and it's like look at all the shit people pile in their fucking houses. It's like sure, sometimes music can sound good like that, of course, but you gotta have some space. Yeah, this is not bad. Gotta be careful here. Yeah, I said I wouldn't care because I don't. I'm not gonna do it for the rest of the song. Just only here. I just don't want it to take away from the emotional impact of this part. Like that, the emotional impact always kind of trumps. Like that will require some surgery, depending on it. But again, during like in the middle of the whole song, it didn't really matter. But here, I think it does. It's fine. I know I just do all these independently. I don't, because I could highlight and you could highlight all the clips, do the well, I don't think the cut doesn't carry over, but I could cut it everything, highlight, and then do the envelopes together to save time. But I sometimes do that, but I like to just kind of do it all by hand, one at a time, and just like not be perfect with it. Unless you want a consistent rhythm, you want a consistent rhythm, sure. Like there's times to do it, always. But like again, guys, my motto on this channel is I just don't give a fuck. That's like the motto of Isomatic. Like I don't give a fuck. Yeah. Beautiful ending. I mean, again, this has been done, but I saw that video with Dr. Dre, and he was saying that it was perfect for me to hear because you have a bad habit of filling in every empty spot with a sound, overproducing the hell out of a beat. Yeah, man, that should be me. That kind of still is me. Like it's something I'm always working on. But like one thing I even do now is I always try to find the limit and then like pull back. But yeah, man, like I'm always filling every spot, and like I just try not to do it as much as I used to. Even someone could even argue that there's a lot going on here, which I like, especially here. Not here, I mean here. You should have like this is a chord, bunch of chords. This is its own chords. This is its own chords. You have like three kind of chord stacking. I mean, it all sounds good. It's all harmonious. See, stacking chords is really fun because it's all harmonizes, and then you'll be a point where it's like, okay, there's like your ears can easily pick up when you just have too much going on. I still think this is fine. I wouldn't want to take away any of this. But that's the thing is, the old me, what I would have done, I would have added some kind of arpeggio. I would have added like so much shit to this too. Like the old me would not have finished with these sounds. I would have added a melody, an actual melody. Which again, I know people argue, well, you need the melody. Well, that's the thing. That's the beauty of music. I like music, obviously with melodies, but I also like music like this where you can make your own melodies just by hearing it, right? Just I'll play it. You'll probably hear a melody in your head. That's the beauty of not putting a fucking melody, because you give people the opportunity to make their own, to hear their own. Because you hear the melody, it's melody's literally implied in your own head psychoacoustically through like all the chords kind of playing together. So I love that about music a lot. So like, yeah, when you add all, so you add more, you're just doing the song a disservice. You're doing the listener a disservice, especially the people who love to sing. A lot of singers, those type of people, they would love to sing to this shit, and you're gonna fuck them over if you add so much stuff. So like, you gotta think about them too, and not as just, like I'm not making this beat for an artist. I'm just saying like, I know, let people enjoy it. Like, yeah, I don't need a melody in this one. The melody's there. It's in your head. The melody's in your head, and you're listening to it. You're probably hearing something different than I'm hearing. This is clear the melody. I mean, you can just clear the melody too. Anyway, here I come. That's what it sounds like they're saying. I mean, it's just filters making it sound like they're saying words. It's just filters on some Juno chords. But yeah. Thanks, Len. Yeah, it's like that's kind of my argument against melody. People with some again, melody is important. I love melody. It's one of my favorite things about music. I do a lot of melodic shit. But I just don't think that every beat, every song needs one. This is a perfect example. But yeah, I'm just gonna listen to this again. I already heard a problem. I swear. Why is there a gate on this, dude? No. You hear that? No. Oh, see, guys, this is why I'm saying. That's why I listened back. So when I routed these to tonal only, so you gotta be careful for this whole route to this track only nonsense. Cause you've already had cause now I have to reroute these to these, which is okay. Again, I don't mind redoing shit. Like, sure, I had a really nice balance, but come on, I literally threw these on there. Like, I throw paint on the wall type of shit. Like, for example, I just literally just click these and then adjust the taste. It's well done. Damn. Cause I remember when I first added these reverbs, like, yeah, this is really coming together, and then there hasn't been on. Sure, I could tonal bust the tonal bust of this. That's stupid. I want to have these each to have their own flavors. You know what I mean? By the way, I can name some chords, but I can't be all that, A major 7 over 9. I can't just say that, like which chord it was. I'm sure someone listening didn't know exactly what chord that is. You can hear it, but yeah, I'm not there yet. But yeah, I know it's sticking out. This again. Oh shit. Let me here we go. grab a compressor. As soon as they hear that, they grab a compressor. And like again, sometimes it's not a bad idea, but for this, I wouldn't. Like sometimes if things start sticking out, a compressor. But again, I'm also I make lots of different lots of different styles of music. So it's like I'm kind of just speaking open endedly. Because for those that don't like to throw compressors on their shit, I completely agree and understand you. And like, you know, like I just think there's ways around doing that all the time. I don't think compressors is the first thing you should reach for, unless you know that that's what you need to do. Again, don't have me tell you what to do. I'm just saying, like, I always think of the new people, because I think of when I was new, like what I used to do and what I would hear, right? So I always say things from like a perspective of like if I was new and I heard a bunch of shit, gotta be careful. You can tell, yeah. So in Fruity Loops, if you create an automation clip, and then you adjust this later, the automation clip will always kind of reset it and shit. So you have to like which it makes sense. Like I don't really complain. It's also why I don't touch the faders. Because if I did want to automate the faders, because I do sometimes would automate the faders for certain things, then that's straight up. That's also why I don't touch the faders, right? You start touching the faders, you can never automate them. Now, if I wanted to straight up automate them, maybe the master or like things like that, you can automate them now and not worry about like your automation clips fucking with them. So that's one benefit of never touching your faders. That's like that's a big reason why I don't do it. But like I never really automate the faders anyway. But if you wanted to, again, writing faders is a thing. You want to ride your faders, you can. Because I'm trying to say you're not adjusting them now. Like if I wanted to write all these faders, I could. And some might say I probably should for this beat. I've been going in the clips and adjusting the gain on individual points. I think that's cool with me. But I'm gonna end the stream anyway. Cause I really appreciate Lennon. I think he might have dipped out, but I appreciate you being here, dude. Really, really good time. I'm definitely doing this a lot more often because again, I'm here anyway, cooking up usually. I have the camera now. I got the mic. I can get a better mic. I get my condenser mic. But if this quality is fine, I might just keep this. I got the screen. I can talk my ass off, especially about this shit. So yeah, I think we're gonna be consistently doing this. I'm not sure if I'll keep these streams up like on my thing. Maybe in the live stream section. Maybe not. I don't know. Maybe I do it now because I don't really care about analytics right now anyway. I mean, I just want people to watch the shit and learn something and hang out or whatever. So we'll play this one more time and then close out. And then I'll bounce it just to show you that I'll bounce the song because it's good to have it to bounce your shit always. So I've been saving anyway. But save, we're going to play it, we're going to bounce it, and we're going to close. I didn't hear anything, so I like that. So the last thing I do then is just push the I push the clipper, Flatline 2, um, just to see what I can squeeze out of this. So let's go to the loudest part of the song, like the final hook. I'm gonna save it anyway. But this is Dunzo's. This is another one under wraps. Um, already kind of set it up. You can hear the delta. So you hear what's coming through. I love this. Like the look ahead. Like I don't know. Like this is with it all the way down. You hear like the crackly, like clipping. Which again, I'm heavy styles. Like a lot of like heavy music I make. Like sure, this is fine. I love this. Like drums, this is cool. But like on this whole song, the vibe. Wouldn't you rather hear this? See, it's more like colored. It's like colored for more tonal. You know what I'm saying? So this is the clipping coming out. So like it adds kind of like some saturation supposedly. I mean, it's what it sounds like when you add this up. But like I don't know, I love having this all the way up because this is what's coming through, and it just sounds good. We've had this on this entire time. So this is what you've been hearing this the entire time. I'm just trying to push. I'm just gonna push it now, even if it's half a dB, a dB. I just want to see what I can get away with. I'm just gonna do a dB, dude. I'm doing a dB. Again, I'm very careful. Again, and even someone will still say I shouldn't even touch this. I don't care, but I'm very careful. Like, cause I used to oversaturate shit, overpush stuff. I mean, you can hear a lot of some old stuff on Newgrounds, like crazy, and I still do certain musics. Of course, I would, but like it's fun. Certain bass music I'll make, man. Because everything's just crunchy anyway. But like. We're going to dB, dude, and that's all we're gonna do. Not even like 0.96. See that? Wow. Hear it when I boost it just by a dB. I don't know, it just pops out even more, like 0.96. I can hear this easily. Can you hear this? I fucking love this plugin. Like Flatline 2, like it's just crazy. Like it's like I'm not trying to be that dude, but this plugin's a fucking cheat code. Like this clipper is a cheat code, and I mean it only because to my ears it's a cheat code. Like to my ears, you put it on, so it's this hybrid mode. You just fuck with this attack release, the look ahead, and this, get like the color up, and then like it just sounds just like I don't know, shit sounds open. It just sounds good. Let me turn it off. Let me bypass it. Is there a bypass button on this? Oh, right here. Right? Yeah. So use that one. So you can see what I'm doing. Here, yeah, adds color more than overly heard good. Yeah, I mean, yeah, like this should add some color. It adds just like holy fuck, I've been using the Flatline one also. Because Flatline one is just this clip section. So, and you've seen that in some of my gain station plugins. So I've used the first one, but they recently came with the second one, and like, dude, like, I like this better than Ozone Maximizer, like everything. Sure, I think they have a clipper now in theirs, and sure, Ozone 11s. I haven't really tried it out since that one, but guys, I don't fucking care. Like, I like this. I like this a lot. I don't want to switch. Like, I don't think anyone's gonna beat this, and then they don't need to. Like I'm not, like, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. Like, I don't want anything else. That's my point. I don't want anything else. Like, it sounds good to give you the metering. Like, just hear this shit. I don't know. I'm not just trying to. Again, I have no affiliate link. I make no money if you buy this. I'm just saying, like, it just sounds really good. Yeah, it's a clear difference. Okay, I'm gonna hear one more, play one more time, and be done. If I hear anything else anyway, I'll fix it after the stream. Cause I can go on all day with this. But let's just play one more time and actually close out. Cause that was the last thing I had to do. Oh, amazing. So then the finally, I hear some white noise, but fuck it. I'll investigate that later. I'm gonna just export. Oh, thanks, Lan. Much appreciated, brother. Dude, thanks for being here the whole time, man. Hanging out, man. This has been fun. Like, I'm definitely looking forward to this and doing this again. Yeah, man. And then this is the most important step. This if there's any takeaway from this video from anyone, man, it's bouncing. Because guess what? It's finished. Sure, it's I might go back and tweak something, but if it's finished, and also, man, I learned this the hard way, and I had someone teach me this, but it's true. It's like, man, your shit can just crash and you lose everything. I'd rather have the shit bounced out before the project goes kaput for some reason. At least it's bounced. At least have some shit bounced, right? So like that's what's so important. Cause I've lost songs I've never bounced before, which kind of sad. But like this is actually bounced, and sure, I mean, granted, this is on my MPC also, so like if this did, I would have to do it all over again. But it's whatever. Yeah, but that was fucking awesome. Like really fun. I don't know when I'll stream again. Like I don't have a schedule yet, but it might be tomorrow because I'll probably just do this every like at some point. I know I have to make videos and all that type of stuff, but I don't know. I'm just gonna stream for now because I approach YouTube really like nonchalantly. I think you have to like want to like grow a channel, want to do all that to like do it. And I eventually will. Like I can make videos. Like I can make a video on Flatline. Oh, here's why this plugin is awesome. Don't you hear it? Go and buy it. You know, it would be cool if I had an affiliate link to do that. But like, you know, if I can't get one, I'll still make the video because like, why not? People need to know. I could do a shootout. I could have free soft clipper. I could do Flatline 2. I can use all my clippers and say which clipper on the master sounds best to you. There's only one answer. Maybe the new Ozone 11 one's actually pretty good, but yeah, so that's it. And it's either here now. So there we go. Like some of these ways, absolutely, brother. Glad you could be here to help. Sometimes it's ways good to have. It's always good to have someone else to bounce ideas off of. Exactly, man. Exactly. That's super true. Yeah, that's so important, man. Like that's we're always cooking up by ourselves, so it might as well like have people around too. And this has been a really good session, man, and like just bounce the ideas off, talk to you about things, talk with the bass and everything, man. So I really appreciate you. This is really good. But yeah, it's good. That's gonna go on Lofi Lane tonight. So what I'm gonna do now is you go on YouTube, find like some old cartoon that's public domain, and then just make the video. I'm gonna listen to the MP3 or the wave, and then I heard something back here, for example, right? Hear that? Like, I'm just saying. Oh, it's from the delay. It's not a big deal, honestly. Or is it from this? Oh, it's from this. Oh, it's just this. Okay. Let's see. It's not big of a deal. I already bounced it. I can always fix it. But the thing is, because I have a problem with like ending the stream. Just thinking about it. Again. I stream. If anyone doesn't know, I have another channel, Chigozi Truth. I'm gonna start that back up next year. But I mean, I streamed in there since like 2017, and this is like the first year I took a break from that. So like, this like this is not new to me. Streaming and like talking. I've did this for like 5 years straight. My long was like 7. I went 7 hours doing this. Like just not music streaming, but streaming in general. Which is again is pale in comparison to the other streamers. You know what I'm saying? Like, so yeah, I can talk my ass off when I'm streaming, and I have a really bad time ending the stream. But you know what? I'm gonna end it now because we got it done. I respect your time. Thanks a lot, Landon, anyway, for being here. I will stream again. I don't know when, but it's got to be this week at some point. Yeah, almost 2 hours. That's great. But yeah, thanks a lot, brother. I'm gonna close it off. Hope y'all enjoyed the song, the mix. Yeah, check out Lofi Lane official. Yeah, let me link that into the chat, cause yeah, I mean it's linked on the thing. But here's my Lo-Fi channel. So yeah, these are all beats made with mainly the MPC or like FL Studio. Like this one I made with FL Studio back in like 2012, 2013. MPC, these are all like MPC. So that's like it's an outlet for all this stuff. So yeah, just post them here. I'd have a lot more, but again, it's not like my passion project. It's just more like a thing to do, and that sounds really bad. Because I really enjoyed making this song. It's just like, if you locked me in a room and said, make something, we won't shoot you type of shit. Like I'd probably make some bass music, some crazy shit. This is my thing. But of course, I like this type of music because I make it too. But yeah, check this out. Um, if you want, of course. If you don't like it, then don't check it out. But just in case anyone wants to. But thanks for subscribing to that Line Enigma. But peace out. I'm gonna end the stream now. I'll see y'all in the next one. Take care.